Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some fascinating research about how the COVID-19 pandemic has impacted child development. You know, when the pandemic hit, it disrupted every aspect of our lives. But what we didn't realize right away was how it might affect our youngest generation, babies born during this unprecedented time. Researchers around the world have been studying what they're calling pandemic babies, and the findings are both intriguing and thought-provoking. Let's start with the basics: cognitive and motor skills. These are the fundamental building blocks of development, things like problem solving, language comprehension, fine motor control, and gross motor skills such as crawling and walking. Now, studies have suggested that babies born during the pandemic may have slightly lower scores in these areas compared to babies born before. Why? Well, researchers believe it could be due to fewer opportunities for physical and social stimulation during those crucial early months and years of life. Think about it. Lockdowns, closed playgrounds, and limited social interactions all played a role in shaping the environment these babies were exposed to. Now, let's talk about language. We all know how important those early years are for language acquisition. Babies learn by listening to us talk, by engaging in back-and-forth babbling, by being immersed in a world of words. But during the pandemic, many babies experienced a much different linguistic landscape. With stay-at-home orders and social distancing, interactions with people outside the immediate household were limited. This reduction in social interaction, researchers believe, may have had an impact on early language development. We're seeing some evidence suggesting that babies born during the pandemic might have slightly smaller vocabularies or a slight delay in hitting those language milestones. Let's face it, the pandemic brought about unprecedented levels of stress and anxiety for all of us. But for expectant mothers, the uncertainty and fear were especially heightened. Studies have shown a clear link between high levels of maternal stress, anxiety, and even depression during pregnancy and developmental changes in newborns. It's not entirely clear exactly how this stress gets transmitted to the developing baby, but researchers believe it could be through hormonal changes or even alterations in blood flow. Social interaction is the lifeblood of early childhood development. It's how babies learn to navigate the world, understand social cues, and develop emotional intelligence. But the pandemic threw a wrench into the usual social calendar for babies and toddlers. Playdates were canceled, interactions with extended family were limited, and even trips to the grocery store became a rare outing. Researchers are now studying how this lack of social interaction might be affecting the social and emotional development of pandemic babies. Some early findings suggest there might be some subtle differences in the way these children interact with others. Now, I know some of this might sound concerning, but it's important to remember that babies are incredibly resilient. Their brains are incredibly adaptable, and with the right support, they can absolutely thrive. Think of it this way. The pandemic presented a unique set of challenges, and these babies, in their own way, have already shown remarkable resilience by adapting to a world that none of us could have predicted. What's crucial now is to create supportive and stimulating environments where these children can continue to grow and learn. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a comment and like the video. The pandemic's impact on child development is an ongoing area of research, and understanding its nuances is essential for providing the best possible start for this new generation.